Okay, hey guys, Kevenom here. So this is the first Q&A video for GNoCanada of Canada. I've been kind of procrastinating and doing this, and I'm here well, I'm not at home, but, so yeah, let's just get to it. Alright, so the first one. Do you think the person below me is a fag, and the person below that person happens to be Alex Anderson? I don't know you, but yeah, you're a fag. You're a swag fag. You're a swag fag. Fag. Faggy fag. What is your name? My name is Kevin Martinez. You guys don't really need to know that, but you do now. Why are you talking? I'm answering your question, asshole. Do you like to read? Yeah, I like reading. Actually, I've got books right now. I'll go show them to you. You're actually on top of one of the. Sorry. And now you're a bit lower. Okay. First one I have, it's called Glyph. It's pretty much just a huge portfolio of creative writing from, what was it called? Santa Fe, over here in the States. And the next one is How Did It Begin? It's actually a really, really great book. I've been carrying it around for the past few weeks, and pretty much what it's about is it's about the origins of, what I think it's here, it says the origin of curious customs and superstitions. There's a lot of really good stuff in there. I found out my favorite president was an idiot. For example, if you want to know the origin of the word okay, it's in there. Next. What are your thoughts on wiener dogs? Dachshunds, more specifically. That was Brie. Yeah, no, Brie has one of those things. She's got a little cute little dog. So yeah, they're cool. I love dogs. I'm a really good dog person, even though I have a cat. Just because they're easy to take care of. What type of music do you make in FL Studio? I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Would you like to see the US plummet even farther into the darkness? If you were given a clone of yourself, would you have sex with it? You need a question mark. If yes, your clone knows your biggest insecurities. If no, see previous statement. So if I say yes, I get to have sex with myself. If I say no, I don't get to have sex with myself, and he's gonna hunt me down with my insecurities. You know, wouldn't they be his insecurities too? Would you rather fight a horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? I'd rather fight a horse-sized duck so I could eat him afterwards. Do you know what the deal with corn nuts are? Like, are they corn or are they a nut? How can they be classified as both? I have a serious conundrum. I want corn nuts. Well, that's a really serious conundrum you have there, and I hope you find the answer to that. I currently don't have internet, so I can't really look up the answer to your question. I'm sorry. But I'm going to go ahead and say they're corn nuts. What would you do if you were given $500 a week for a night orgy with One Direction? Which direction? I don't know what you're asking me. Would you rather have sex with a horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? Bestiality has never really been my thing, but I suppose I'd rather have sex with 100 horse-sized ducks. Yes or no? I'll give you a hint. You can only answer to one of them. One of them is wrong, the other one is a lie. Choose wisely. No. ASL, age, 16. Yes, please. And Earth? The Milky Way? Can you play any instruments? Why Don't You Love Me? Stevie Davis It's complicated because you don't love me back. I mean, if you were maybe supposed to love, why does nobody ever ask where babies don't come from and where don't babies come from? Well, your first question's a bit fallacious because you already just asked that. And where don't babies come from? Babies don't come from penises, trees, Santa Claus. Actually, you know where babies don't come from?
Attention teachers, just a reminder, we have a faculty meeting in about 5 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you. Actually, you know where babies don't come from? Muffin brownies. Okay. How'd you get introduced to this page, both before and when you became admin? So I'm guessing you're asking me how I became admin and how I found the page to begin with. So I was a really good fan on Grammar Nazis of America. I was actually really active in the community over there, and one day they decided to share Grammar Nazis of Canada. Well, I'm guessing the head admin Lex, he was a really good fan of Grammar Nazis of America too. He's like, I'm gonna start up my own Canadian Grammar Nazi page. So he did. And that's just my theory, hypothesis, yeah. And then they got in contact with each other. Coitus from Grammar Nazis of America decided to share Grammar Nazis of Canada, and then at that point it was only about like what, maybe 200 likes or so. And so I came from Grammar Nazis of America to Grammar Nazis of Canada, and the first post I saw was from Bree. I liked her ever since it started up. And how I became admin, I suppose. It was all thanks to Brodre. She used to be an admin here, and we became really good friends, and so she kind of talked Lex into allowing her to admin me. So woohoo! Pokemon choice for the zombie apocalypse. Any Pokemon? Onyx. I could ride on his back and zombies wouldn't be able to hurt him. Because he's made out of a rock and they can't eat rocks. What do you call a Mexican who can swim? A Mexicanoe. Does Kevenom support the abortion of calves? Baby cows. I don't support it, but I don't oppose it. How many cups of sugar does it take for the black bird house to float down a river on the surface of a zebra? Very abstract question you've asked me. 3.5? What is your favorite thing about grammar Nazis, and what is your favorite thing to correct? The thing about grammar Nazis is that they're just so dedicated, and it's kind of like when you're a pure grammar Nazi, when you're just like a little grammar princess, as Coitus called them. They're kind of lame because sometimes the co-admins on Grammar Nazis of Canada, they'll get mad at me for correcting them so much. So I just find that a bit ironic and sad. What was the second question? What's your favorite thing to correct? I actually don't like correcting grammar itself because in order to correct it, then I would have to experience bad grammar, which I don't want to do. So instead of actually correcting grammar itself, I like to correct people's logic. Well, not really correct, probably not the best word to use, but for lack of better words, I like to correct logic or point irrational things out, just because it's really easy to start a good debate, and I love debates. Would you have my babies? Oh, Jade, I'd love to have your babies. Give me your semen! Okay, well guys, well that's it for this one. If maybe you want to watch a co-admin of mine make one of these videos, you can just ask them. I'm pretty sure they'll be willing to do it. One actually has the technology to post something like this, or the audacity, or the resources, and the drive, and the dedication to the page. Or the love. Okay, bye guys.